Alright, so I did not see any videos of this online, just some website diagrams. So I'm going to show you guys how to remove and replace the steering wheel on a 2011 to 2016 SCION tC. First things first, we're going to want to remove the negative side on the battery terminal. I went ahead and already did this. The next step is removing this plastic panel from the side of the steering wheel. I went ahead and already removed it on this side, but you're going to stick a flathead in here, push down on that tab, and it's going to pop right out. We're going to go ahead and repeat the same thing for this other side. Now we have the other panel removed. So next from the side, you'll see these clips right here. You're going to want to get a screwdriver in here and pop these clips off of these retaining nuts right here, and the steering wheel airbag should pull right off. Next, you have the connectors for your airbag here, so you're going to want to go ahead and disconnect these by sliding this back and then pulling it off. So those guys are going to pull straight out. You use a screwdriver, put it underneath, and pop them up. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove this nut. So what I like to do to make absolutely sure that the steering wheel is going to be straight is take the wheel and turn it as far as possible till it's locked. Now, once we have our steering wheel locked, this is going to make sure we can torque on it with the breaker bar easier because it's locked into place. And what you want to do to make absolutely sure that your steering wheel is not off when you put it on is look for the dead center of the steering wheel and where it is on here. And we're going to go ahead and make a pen marking. Right, it's very faint, hard to see. Make the same pen marking on the bottom. Now we have our markings. So, just want to verify we are as dead center as humanly possible on her. And then we're going to want to take our new steering wheel. In my case, I'm taking a SCION FRS steering wheel with the red stitching to match my shift knob. And I'm going to mark dead center on this one as well. So we're going to go ahead and mark that. Alright, so what we're going to do next is get the steering wheel hub off. So I have a 19mm socket, and we're going to go ahead and put it on here, and then I will come back with you guys once we have that disconnected. So now we have the nut off. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab on the wheel. We're going to torque on it left and right and try to get it off. But do not forget to disconnect your connectors first. Just pushing on these tabs here. Gently rock them out of their spots. Alright, we got our steering wheel to pull off. You see here we just have our hub, our horn cable. So we need to be careful to mount this straight. So we're going to go ahead and pass these two wires through this bracket down here. Right, once they're through, I'm going to feed the wheel up and then line it up with this accessory spot. But we want to make sure we line it up with the center mark that's over here using the center of this. So now that we're lined up mostly center with where we used to be, we're going to go ahead and install the airbag for the BRZ steering wheel. I'm going to do that by plugging it in, sliding it back into the clips after I torque this nut back on. We've got that nut torqued on, then we're going to want to plug in our airbag here. So, as you can see, the connectors are a similar style. Right there. Right. Popped back in. Boom. Oh, and then don't forget to hook up your cruise control if you haven't already. If you have cruise control on yours, boom, cruise control hooked up. All right, second and last step, just take your airbag, push it in nice and firm, reconnect your battery. And then we're going to climb in, put our foot on the clutch, take the steering wheel, turn it slightly, and then go ahead and turn the key. Our car is on, our steering wheel is straight. We're going to take it for a drive and test her out. Alright, and we are back from our drive. Steering wheel is perfectly aligned straight. Feels wonderful, looks wonderful. Matches with this lovely TRD shift knob, especially the red stitching. It's overall a better feeling. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to do any steering wheel swaps on your TC, look into these FRS steering wheels. They're actually very, very nice feeling. I like the perforated leather up at the top. The only thing it does lack is the radio controls on the steering wheel. I do have a solution down the road. Probably going to make a video on it when I do get around to it. I have paddle shifters for this, and I'm going to link them up to the radio harness in here with the pinouts, and I have one control volume up and one control volume down. If I wanted to do more advanced programming like skipping tracks, I would actually need to integrate a dedicated computer. I'm not going to do that. I just want the volume controls. But for now, using the radio itself is just fine. It's how you remove and install a new steering wheel on your SCION TC, and specifically in this instance, how to install another OEM steering wheel from another SCION. Alright, that's going to do it. Hopefully I can make more tutorials with this car to kind of show everybody stuff that I can't find videos of on the internet. And then, yeah, I will just see you guys in the next video. Peace.